Hot 105.5, the only home for hip hop and R&B in Central Illinois. It's your boy DJ Mondo, the hottest DJ in the streets, middays with Mondo. And I'm gonna go ahead and call him the legend. That's right, he is definitely in the legendary category. The big homie Mace. Mace, what's going
up,
on?
Man?
How you feeling, bro?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks to mp3wax.com for setting up this interview.
Man,
I really appreciate them for connecting the dots and allowing me to speak with y'all. That mean a lot. So thank them, and thank y'all for taking the interview. And thank myself for taking the interview.
Right.
What's up?
That's what's up. Big shouts to MP3 Wax. Make sure y'all check them out, mp3wax.com. So what's been going on with you, man?
Man, I've been working, just focused on making some good music, getting in the studio, just trying to put together my best work ever. So I'm really looking forward to that. We're working on making something as good as Harlem World right now.
Right.
We got beats from people like Drummer Boy, hopefully we'll have Pharrell on it, but Timbaland, Puff, who else? Meek Mills, Rick Ross, Kanye. It's going to be like a real something special.
Superstar.
And hopefully I got to put a call out, so I'm looking forward to having Dipset on the album too, so it's going to be really special.
Man, definitely looking forward to that. What's going to be the name of it?
The name of the album is Now We Even. This is my gift back to hip-hop, something really amazing. And I mean that like nothing short of amazing. Like, wow, this was dope. I want you to throw your hat when you hear it. Like, man, this is what it's supposed to sound like. I want you to go crazy to it.
Hey, no problem. Show love, the horns, sirens, everything. We're going to make sure, man, we definitely turn it up. When is the release date or tentative release date going to be?
The tentative release date right now, it should be the first Tuesday in October.
Okay.
Or Monday, it depends. If I do it independently, I might try to pull a Beyonce. I don't know. I might just drop it with videos and everything.
Right.
So I'm really looking forward to this project. This is all I'm focused on right now. Got a few features coming out. A dude named Troy Ave, another one with some dude named Rick Ross.
Oh yeah, some dude named Rick Ross.
Yeah,
this guy.
Rick Ross. Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about the album. Though I know you say this is the gift back, but like really, what's the real meaning like behind this? Let's go into more detail about that. When you say the gift, what's the real meaning behind the album?
The real meaning behind Now We Even is just that. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like I could have given more to hip-hop, more to the people, so that's why we're taking this organic approach of me setting up my own relationships with the DJs, with the program directors, and things that they may have felt like they missed out on when I was there, and things I may feel like I missed out on because somebody else was probably handling that business side of it, and just making sure that reconnection is there. If I just reconnect with the 4 to 5 million people that bought the first album, then I'll be good from there. So it's really just connecting back with those people and doing whatever it is that I have to do to make sure that connection is there. I believe when the relationships are there, the music takes care of itself. I never really had a problem making great music. It's just like sometimes the connection wasn't there. So this is why we're saying Now We Even. So when I come through the city, I come to the barbershops, I come to the salons, and reconnect with people in that way. They feel like, man, that's the Mace I knew, not any other stuff, that journeys that I took just to make myself a better person.
Right.
Now that I feel like I have that intact, I'm able now to balance the two. I don't have to be one or the other. All of it is me. It's not, one or the other. All of it is me.
Right. All right. That's what's up. So also now with the new single, Nothing, that's with featuring Eric Bellinger. Man, look, that song has been getting a lot of airplay in the clubs, radio. Man, I'm telling you, I'm really feeling that too. I think that's gonna be like the little summer anthem, the little ladies. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be the anthem for the summer. After you Blake Griffin it, because I already threw it from half court like Chris Paul.
Right, there you go.
So when you
Set
go
me
Blake
up.
Griffin on, It's going to be a number one record. I really feel like it has that type of potential because it's something that empowers the women. Every time the women say it, they feel stronger. So that's
Mm-hmm.
that's a good look. And thanks to Nick Nack, the guy who produced Loyal, he did that beat for me.
Okay. Okay.
And the guy Eric Bellinger that sings from the West Coast, he did an amazing job on the hook. So I'm really thankful. I just always end up at the best place at the right time. So
Yeah.
I'm thankful for that. I'm always surrounded with people that want to do big things, and I just happen to get some steam from that. So I'm again thankful for that.
All right. Well, check this out. I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce the single "Nothing."
Yo, what's up? This is me, $E right here on 105.5. I want to tell you thank you so much for making this record a number one record. This is Nothing, featuring Eric Bellinger by Mace.
What do you want people to know about Mace? If you had to summarize yourself in a few phrases, what do you want people to know?
I would say the word that came to me is like ingenious. Like I
Mm-hmm.
think there's things about me that sometimes I feel like I'm before my time because I try to do stuff before people see it. So I get a lot of flack because I dare to believe that is more than just what people think we can do. Like me being able to do music and do the things that I do outside of music. I don't mean no disrespect by it. I just don't limit myself. And I don't allow what the past has been to determine what I could do today.
Mm-hmm.
And when people ask me stuff like, "Well, how can you?" The answer is because I can. If I didn't have the giftings and the talents to do it, I wouldn't.
Let's give them your social networking so they'll know how to get at you.
Yeah, and if a person looking for me, just go in my Instagram and just direct message me. It's been really cool. I kind of took the Mike Jones approach. I allow the DJs to give me their numbers, and I call them up. So it's been really interesting when people actually speak to me themselves. I found that people really understand me more than I thought. But I've always had this reservation, like if they don't fool with me, then I don't fool with them. And sometimes you just need to come out of your little comfort zone and just reach out to people. And the more I've been talking to folks, that's what we've been getting a good response from. Just talking to people and them asking me questions and me answering those questions and also asking them a question. And they're like, wow, I didn't even know you was like this. I would have called you a long time ago and got this answer
Right.
myself. And
Uh-huh.
it makes sense because now when people hear something or they see something, they're like, nah, that's not true. I spoke to him, so I know what type of person he is outside of this. And I think that helps.
Yeah,
So if a
definitely.
person trying to contact me, they could do it through the Instagram at OMG MASC. That's OMG MASC, OMG Mace. And if they're trying to connect with me on Twitter, it's at Mason Betha, MASONBTHA.
All right, that's what's up. And also make sure y'all check out that new single. Keep listening to it.
That new
Nothing.
single, and keep requesting it.
Yes.
Play the instrumental.
Yeah.
Tell your frustrations over it. Tell the next call of the day over it. Give away awards over it.
I
Play it
got
as
you.
much as you want.
I got you. I got you. Thanks for rocking with me today. Hold on the line for just a minute. Don't hang up. This is Mace right here on Middays with Mondo.
Yo, what up? This Mace, and you're listening to the hottest DJ in the streets right here, DJ Mondo. And I want to tell you this: don't fool with him. He's family.
Now check this
What's
out.
up, baby?
Hey, check this out, Mace. I gotta know about this flow you got, man. Your writing style. How do you come up with this writing style? It's properly called the Mace flow. How do you come up with your writing style when you come out with singles and albums and hits after hits like that?
Actually, I learned this style from Kuda. That's why I put Kuda school me to the game.
Uh
When I
huh.
first started rapping, I would rap so rapid. I would try to be like Nas and rap almost like Eminem pattern when I was in the streets, and it was Children of the me, Kill Cam, and the rest of the crew. And
Mm-hmm.
then one day he was like, "Man, won't you just slow it down a little bit?" And because I used to always go to parties and stuff like that, I knew how to two step. I just started writing to my my dance bounce, and then that's how I kind of figured it out.
Right.
And then I just started writing in certain ways and giving it space, almost like what Drake does. He take a lot of space in the rap, so it causes you to bounce a different way on the music.
Right, right. Okay. What was it like working with Biggie, and how is he still influencing you now today?
First and foremost, I think Biggie is one of the best people I've ever met in music. You know,
Okay.
like when it comes to just a person, you know, like never jealous, always creative, always desiring to be better than you, but without cutting, backdooring you to be better, just outworking you,
Right, right.
just outwitting you, you know, and you got to respect that, you know, and that's one of the things that I learned from him, and the way he influences me today is pretty much the same way. I try to take on that same character, as in I don't undercut people, I don't backdoor folks. I want to be the best, but I'm not going to backstab them to be the best. I want to outwork them and put out better music.
Right, right. What would you say was your most memorable and valuable piece of advice that Big gave you?
One thing I learned from him is that you have a short time span to do certain things,
Okay.
and that if you don't do it in that window, you won't ever get that chance again. So he made me very time conscious, and even watching his life and watching the things that he's done, I don't ever try to get no props from him in a way like that, because I know he wasn't like that. And just being around him and seeing what he did for his people, how he was always trying to put all his people on, that's another thing I learned from him.
Mm-hmm.
He was a dude that really allowed everybody to shine. That was another thing I did learn from him. And also, he just was really carefree. I don't think he really cared about a lot of things when it came to like drama and stuff like that.
Okay. How do you feel about hip hop music today? I mean, do you think it needs to change? Are you satisfied with it? What are your thoughts
I
on
think
some
it's perfect. I think it's perfect for listeners, because you only can give people what they request. Really, I mean, that's the nature of
Yeah,
business.
that's true.
You find this demand and you supply it. So if the demand is for the type of music they're asking for, then you kind of got to make that music, because that's what they're requesting.
Right.
You know, and a lot of times people get upset with that, but it is what it is. I think, you know, the guys today are very creative, but I think they lean too much to the 90s and things like that to glean from, instead of giving us you. Give us you, what you got. You know what I'm saying? Because what the world is missing is you. They're not missing that. They already had that.
Right.
And it spews over to our fashion and everything. Like, everybody loved the Jordans. They already had the Jordans, which, you know, we're looking for the new Jordan. We're looking for the new thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think it kind of robs the culture if you're not original.
Yeah, you got to be.
Because we never get what you were supposed to bring.
Right.
And it's all good to it's cool to start out sounding like a person. It's cool to start out looking like a person, because we're all influenced by somebody. Like when I first started, I was highly influenced by Method Man, LL Cool J, Redman, you know, Nas, Biggie, you know, Eazy-E, D.O.C., Snoop. I had all those influences, but when you saw me as an artist, you didn't see Snoop. You didn't see, he's trying to be LL. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get that from me, because I took what I learned from them, and then became my own artist.
And that's how the Mace flow came about.
Yeah, the Mace flow is like a mixture of Eazy-E, D.O.C., Snoop with Method Man.
Right. Okay. All in one.
Yeah, with an LL look.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I got exactly.
You took a piece, but you made it your own.
We'll be back with Mace on Middays with Mondo on Hot 105.5. Now, we was talking about the Mace flow and the dancing and how all that started.
Yeah, I got that from like watching people like the older artists, when I used to see them do the throwback days, and they have Kane and all of them over there. It was like, even though they were dope MCs, they weren't afraid to move and dance. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
Right.
like I learned something from each part. I'm a real student of hip hop. Like today, people think I just give guys praise. No, I really study it. I really
Right.
study it. So I listen to guys like Big Sean. I may listen to a J. Cole song,
Mm-hmm.
Drake, you know, just different people that I believe are like lyrically gifted. You know, I don't listen to certain music. I listen to 2 Chainz,
Okay.
stuff like that. I like his creativity and the way he's funny in his raps. He be himself, you know.
Yeah.
And I always like
Personality.
people who are themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I like Young Thugger. One time we was in the studio and he was just doing his music, and I was like, yeah, that kid's gonna be hot. And everybody was looking at me thinking, I don't know about that. And then the next month, I hear everybody going, I'm
Hold
stoned,
on.
I'm stoned, I'm stoned.
Yeah.
And I was like, remember, I told you that, right? And then Drama and them was looking at me like, yo, you did say that.
Right.
I was
Right.
like, yeah.
That's what's up.
Because I look for I look for guys who are not afraid to be themselves, you know?
Yeah.
And sometimes that's a different haircut. Sometimes that's a different outfit. Sometimes that's the shiny suit.
Yeah.
You know, you just got to be yourself. Something that sets you aside. Andre 3000. All the real dope artists, they're original.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Now, check this out. Moving on, you've been everywhere. You've performed everywhere. You've been in pretty much every type of situation. What was the
Yeah.
weirdest or craziest experience that you've had since you've been on the road? I mean, even, back with Big and them, or even to now, what would you say would be one of the weirdest and craziest moments you've ever had, or something that has happened?
I think the best performance or situation I ever remember, it had to be like San Jose or something. We were in the baseball field, and I was performing in the baseball field, and it was totally filled. Like, that was my first time when I realized, like, I really made it. Like, this is a baseball stadium. This is not a club. This is not an arena. This is a full-fledged stadium.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at all these people, and they know it word for word to the point. I didn't even have to sing a word. I was just dancing, and they were singing it.
Right.
I was like, wow. And this is a long way from a one bedroom with four people living in it.
Yeah, that's love.
This
That's
is
a
a
blessing.
long way.
Yeah.
So, when you've been blessed to see stuff like that, it humbles you. Like at first you're arrogant because you're the only person believing you. Then you get to a place where you're humbled by what the people around you have supported you to do because it happens to a team.
Right.
Like, I make the music, but then you come in and play it. Then the girl plays it in her car.
Right.
Then somebody else plays it in the salon. And it's not really me, it's your support. Because if you take that same support and put it behind something else, that's going to go. So I've learned over the years to be thankful for that. And I'm glad I learned it without going broke or without, being at the bottom. I'm glad I was able to learn that at the top.
Man, that's what's up. Artists, if y'all listening, whoever's listening, you make sure y'all tell these artists to listen to Mace, because right now he's dropping knowledge. All right, bro. Thanks for rocking with me on my show, Middays with Mondo. And you got my continued support.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate you. And all the support you've given me over the years. You've been good to me. And I can't wait to come to your city and be good for you, because you've definitely been good for me. Yo, what up? This Mace. And you're listening to the hottest DJ in the streets, right here, DJ Mondo. And I want to tell you this. Don't fool with him. He's family.